What is up, everybody? Welcome to the sixth episode of the Gate 6 podcast and our first episode here up on YouTube. Max and I recorded multiple episodes on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, etc., and decided to make the switch over to YouTube, and we were very excited. So right now it's just me today. I'm Nate, and my co-host Max has baseball practice, so he couldn't make it, but he's usually here with me. We do analysis together. This is a series recap, and we just talk Yankees together usually, but today it's just me. But he will be here on our next video, which is our Sunday stream. Stay tuned on Instagram/Twitter. We will be putting the details, information in there, so make sure to follow on Instagram at Gate6Podcast and Twitter at Gate6Podcast. And on Twitter, there's an ongoing giveaway from Masahiro Tanaka game used jersey card. So make sure to check that out. Follow the instructions. You'll be entered. And for free, Tanaka game used jersey card. But enough said. Let's get into it. We're ready. You're ready. Let's do it.
Big pitch coming. 3-0 Twins. Yankees threatening. And the pitch rocked to right field. Tie game.
What is up, everybody? The Yankees swept the Orioles in 4 games. Well, in their 4-game series. First game was a disappointment. However, it may have worried some people after the Yankees' slow start against Baltimore this year. The Yankees started off against Baltimore 1-2, but since then have been 9-0, 9 games, 0 losses, and overall 10-2 record after the sweep. And they still have 7 games for Baltimore, which is enough. Most of them come in July, August, September. Hopefully that can help the Yankees late in their playoff push. But game 1, 10-7 Yankees win. Pitchers. J. Happ didn't do too well. 3 1/3, 6 runs. The Yankees picked them up, thank God, as this game they should have honestly lost, but a nice comeback we get to later. But Happ is the main concern for this game and for the series. He's the only one who's looked really bad this whole season. Had that one good start against Boston. We went like 7 innings, I think 2 earned runs. But, I mean, against Baltimore, you can't go 3 1/3, 6 runs. That's just... That one winning games, the Yankees did pick him up, fortunately. But he has to improve. My co-host, Max Manis, actually tweeted that the Yankees should consider putting Happ on a injury rehab stint like they did with Tommy Kennedy last year, just to get confidence back. Whatever is wrong, and maybe his form, technique, I don't know what's going on, but he needs to fix that, because when Severino comes back, can't sign out Herman. CC has been good, so if you're going to go, and Tanaka's been very good, so it'll be Severino, Paxton, Tanaka, Herman, CC, not in that order, but those 5, Happ is not just, he's like a 5.1 ERA right now, and that cannot cut it for the Yankees, especially playing the Orioles, whose offense doesn't feature many big names. I mean, they have Trey Mancini, who's a very good player, a very good hitter, but besides that, it's pretty weak. But for the Yankees, on a positive note, LeMahieu keeps on hitting, 2 for 5, Sanchez a home run, Torres 2 home runs. Sanchez and Torres have killed the Orioles this season. Torres hitting 10 of his 12 home runs against Baltimore. That is insane. He still has another 7 matchups for them this year. Hopefully, he hits another 7 or 10 or 100. A lot. But after this series, he had Orioles TV announcer Gary Thorne in shambles. He was, if you ever heard his call on Torres' home run late in the series, he was just like, he didn't know what to say. He was, I don't know, I think he was more amazed and disappointed because, his team obviously is having a terrible year and he's frustrated, but Torres is killing even the Orioles TV announcer and the players. So I guess a win-win for the Yankees. So game 1, solid win, not to mention a huge comeback. The Yankees got to Michael Givens, arguably the Orioles' best reliever. In my opinion, he is. I think everyone thinks that, or most people. So that was really good to see. Gibbons' final line was 1 inning, 6 runs. So the Yankees got to him late. Won the game. Sanchez a huge 3-run bomb to left in the ninth, which gave the Yankees a 3-run lead, broke the tie. And in the bottom of the ninth, the Yankees had a sac fly, tied the game up, which ultimately went to a 10-7 victory. Game 1, very exciting. Yankee fans were happy. Game 2, though, also happy. A much more relaxing game, not top of the ninth inning heroics, which was 11-4 Yankees win. The Yankees, honestly, probably most surprising pitcher this year, if not player, Domingo Germán, improved his record to 9-1. His final line was 5 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 strikeouts. His line may not look great, but he made some big pitches in big spots. And for the Orioles, it was pitcher Hess. Hess went 5 innings, 9 runs. He gave up, so that will not win you games against the Yankees or any team, quite honestly. So the Yankees cruised to 11-4 victory. Sanchez stayed hot, hit another home run, and Clint Frazier hit 2 home runs. Frazier has been in a slump since he came back from injury from the IL. Very good to see him hit 2 bombs against Baltimore, and he continued success later in the series, as I will get to. Oh, and not to mention, sorry, the Yankees' bullpen, which featured one man, David Hale, won 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He is the unsung hero, in my opinion, in this game. He saved the Yankees' arms for the next 2 games of the series because the Yankees in Game 1 had, some of their big guns out. So they needed a rest. Hale got it done, 4 very quality innings. So David Hale, shout out to you. You maintained the Yankees bullpen, kept them relatively warm and untired. So that was very good to see from David Hale, who has not been a big contributor this year so far. So David Hale, very nice work. Game 3 of Yankees-Orioles featured a 7-5 Yankees win once again. Pitching matchup was veteran left-hander Sabathia, which is versus Dan Straily. CC having himself a pretty good year, very good year for a 5th starter, just above a 3 ERA for the big man. 5 innings, 4 runs, 7 strikeouts for the left-hander. 7 strikeouts, pretty surprising for CC, but he can still paint the corners. Location is on point. He'll hit Gary or Romine's glove every time. It's just gonna move. So CC kept the Yankees in it. Dan Straily, however, did not do so well. 4 innings, 6 runs, 4 home runs in 4 innings. So Straily struggled to keep the ball inside the park. For the Yankees, hitters, again, LeMahieu, 2 hits. This man is a hitting machine. Doesn't stop, won't stop. I think that was a very good, contract the Yankees signed him to, 2-year deal. If it didn't work out, the biggest deal ever, but if it did work out, which in this case for the Yankees, he now is the starting third or second baseman. Very big signing. His obviously glove in the field is amazing. Gold Glove winner multiple times or at least once. So, and the contact just kind of balances the lineup out with all these power hitters. Gets on base, big. I think he's batting like .470 with runners in scoring position this year. So that is very good to see. Getting some timely hits, big hits, comes up clutch. Mayhew, keep on doing your work. You're doing great. Sanchez, once again, stays hot. RBI, hit 2 hits, 2 for 4. Torres, another 2 home runs. This man, as I said earlier, tearing up the Orioles along with Sanchez. Brett Garner got hot, 3 hits in that game. Always a great fielder, great base runner, very aggressive on the base paths. Good to see there. And Thairo Estrada blasted a 2-run shot to left center. Showed for his 3rd home run of the season. First one he pulled, you could say, of the 2 to right field. So Estrada, great fielder, has power, has contact, timely hits. Estrada has been very good for the Yankees so far. And when they're fully healthy, they're going to have a tough time to who to send down. Right now it seems that Didi's next one back, with Stanton's injury and his knee coming up. So I don't know who to send. Maybe they're going to send down Estrada just because they'll have too much depth in the infield, but only time will tell. Yankees bullpen, once again, coming to life. Tommy Kahnle, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Ottavino, 1 inning, a walk, a strikeout. Chad Green came in the 8th. Big situation, had to keep the Yankees on top. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. His fastball, painting the corners, 97. He's like the old Chad Green. Missy, when he came back from his AAA stint, he struck out the side against Tampa Bay, but then gave up 2 runs at home versus Tampa in that series. But then comes back against Baltimore and strikes out 2 in the 8th inning. No runs, an inning of clean work. So Green's been up and down this year. Hopefully, he can continue this up and not down, because he can be a very elite reliever. And then, of course, Chapman finished the game off, inning, walk, and a strikeout. On to Game 4 and the series finale of this 4-game series was a 6-5 Yankees victory. The Yankees had Tanaka on the mound, who's been great this year in the absence of Severino and Paxton. Herman and Tanaka have really picked up their absences. Very reliable pitchers. Tanaka, he's always been a good pitcher. Herman, a bit more of a surprise, but Tanaka's game went 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts, and no home runs. So Tanaka's main flaw is the long ball, which usually, it's either he gives it 5 innings, 6 innings, 3 runs, or 5, 6, 1. In this case, no home runs, but, which is very good to see, because that's his main problem. But great pitcher, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts. That cut that part out. When I say Game 4, let's just go from there. Game 4 featured Tanaka versus Dylan Bundy in a 6-5 Yankees victory. Tanaka pitched well, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts, no home runs. That was key. Kept the ball inside the ballpark, which is usually his main problem. But today, made some huge pitches in the 2nd inning. There was base loaded, nobody out, only gave up 1 run, which held Baltimore to a minimum. After that, coasted, looked very good. For Baltimore, it was Dylan Bundy, who went 5 2/3, 3 runs. This was the best performance from an O's pitcher this series. He did okay. Yankees, got hot. The bats got hot towards the middle / end of the game. They gave Baltimore the lead. They let Baltimore tie in the 8th. Yankees had basically loaded 2 outs for Aaron Hicks. He walked, 6-5 Yankees. Britton closed it out because Chapman was used the day before. But Yankees sweep 6-5. Luke Voigt a home run. Urshela a big 2-out base loaded hit. Scored 2. And Clint Frazier stays hot with another home run. Frazier, I said it, I'll say it again. Great to see him get hot again. He's a great hitter. His fielding is iffy at times, but I think he'll get better at that as he matures in his career. But Yankees sweep the Orioles in 4 games. They sit at top of the AL East, 2 games ahead of the Rays. Red Sox are getting hot, but the Yankees are staying right with them, if not better. They're up 5.5 games on Boston. So that is very good to see. And the Yankees play Kansas City in a 3-game set this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then return home against San Diego for that starting on Monday. So all in all, great series for Baltimore. Couldn't get any better. 4-game sweep. Stay tuned for our next video, which is Sunday live stream. Come on in, but if you can't make it, don't worry, because it'll be up as a video, so you can watch it. You won't miss anything there. No worries. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow on Instagram at Gate6 Podcast, on Twitter at Gate6 Podcast. Ongoing giveaway on Twitter. Stay tuned. Turn on post notifications so YouTube will alert you when a video comes up. Thank you to Doug for editing this video, and thank you for watching. See you later.